Hi, today we're going to showcase a working Nucleus co-op local setup where you can launch two instances of Skyrim together on the same machine and play using two different controllers. So I have one PlayStation 4 controller connected via DS4 Windows in a HidHide mode, and then I have a other controller which is detected as an Xbox 360 controller as well. This is an 8-bit DOE controller. So using these two and a vortex list that I made myself, the Skyrim Together survival fix Requiem, we have successfully deployed these mods onto our Steam library folder, and when I go to Nucleus and I add a new game, I did search here for Skyrim, for example, and I clicked install on this one. And instead of selecting what would be something like Skyrim SE, I will instead go to the deployed Skyrim Together Reborn folder in the data folder and select this executable. So let's see. You basically download the handler files through Nucleus Co-op, and then you will need to manage your controllers through DS4 Windows. I did it by going to settings and hiding the DS4 controller, and then clicking controller driver setup and installing both the top VGEM bus driver and then the install HidHide driver. Tricky thing to make it accessible in Nucleus was to add DS4 Windows here in the HidHide applications, and then in the devices here I had to check the Sony controller and enable device hiding. So after this was done, I went to DS4 Windows and clicked Start. This will have the controller show up with a key here, and it gives HidHide access to only one window. So let me reboot Nucleus. And I'm gonna enable the display capture of the other display here. So once we're in this screen, I can press on both of the controllers and assign them to a window. And then what I'll do is press play and let this manage the windows through the start game. And wait until it's done. And after that, I should be able to control each window separately. So now we have the first window on the first screen. And now I have a Skyrim window on the other screen. The server is launched in the background as well. Gonna wait for all the pop-ups to be done. And now I'm moving the 8-bit controller and it goes to the first screen. Let me load a save. So it says handler profile saved and the setup is finished. And on the other PlayStation 4 controller, I'm gonna load the other save that I had in the same party with the same mod list. So now you see the PlayStation controller is only connecting and controlling this side of the screen, and we can connect it to the server. Let's press F6, and now you see both of these players are in the same server, and I can control them separately. The only thing left to do is to start a party, and now you can see that we are in a party. And yeah, we're playing survival together in online co-op, but everything is happening locally. And this is using the latest dev test build, which has the opportunity to press F6 to connect to the local host without using any GUIs. So yeah, that was the setup. I'm also going to show you the video that taught me how to fix my controllers like this. Let's exit to desktop. And then the video. I'm just gonna bring it up on YouTube first. So what I searched for was basically PlayStation 4 controller Nucleus co-op. And the video looked something like this. DS for Windows and HidHide, no double inputs. And they will show them downloading DS for Windows from scratch. Now the newest version is 3.3.3. We basically extracted it, launched it here, and then connected his controller, did the driver setup here. And then you have to reboot your computer, and you have to configure HidHide. So now you can see the X status here is an X symbol, and this means that it is not exclusively controlling one window. So this is what HidHide is supposed to do. Let's see. So he starts the HidHide configuration client, then adds DS for Windows wherever it is installed. And checks the PlayStation controller that needs to be hidden and enables device hiding. So after this is done, you can press Start in the bottom right corner of that window, and it should have a new symbol in the X column. It should be a key like it's showing here, and that is what I have here. and that allowed me to go into Nucleus co-op and use the controller there. So if you have any questions about this, I would suggest you consult this video, and then you can talk about it in the modding channel on the Skyrim Together official Discord. So you can reach it by going to this page and going to the community tab here, and it will log in to your Discord account, and you can start talking to other players about how they solve different modding issues or things like that. Currently there are almost 200 people playing on almost 600 servers, and I hope for you with the extra monitor setups that this Nucleus guide will show you that A, it's compatible with the latest version, and B, that this can make it possible to play with the PlayStation controllers as well.